Well, the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer ended up leaking early online. It was supposed to be revealed on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern. It ended up leaking online. Rockstar got mad and said, screw it. We're going to do it live. So the trailer is indeed already up since this is a Rockstar trailer. I will be pausing occasionally to kind of talk about what we're seeing because they like to get copyright happy. And of course, there is licensed music in this trailer. So once again, we're going to keep the volume very low. But here it is, my reaction to the trailer that we've been waiting for over a decade. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, Volume 1, Trailer 1. Let's go. So we see here very sort of a sunset sort of vibe to it. We have our female character. This is indeed going to be a Bonnie and Clyde story. As we go along, we'll see more from that. But I do think it's interesting that a lot of those leaks that we learned about were indeed actually true. I remember making fun of the fact that people thought it was going to be woke because there was a female character in it when, you know, you got to stop using terminology like that for every little thing, because when things actually are just some sort of pandering, it's kind of a diminished thing because you don't allow it to actually be its own thing. I think Bonnie and Clyde is something that, you know, is Jay-Z woke because he did the Bonnie and Clyde song. All I need in this life is sin. It's me and my girlfriend. So we have our inmate here, looks to be of a Hispanic female, much like we heard about in the original leaks for this game. And then we got the beautiful sunset. We got our beautiful town. Rockstar Games presents. What does that say there? 9 try? I don't know. I can't really make it out, but it did give me an excuse to once again pause the video so that Rockstar does not claim this trailer reaction video. High rises. We of course have some sort of Bayou Billy here, born on a bayou, going through this area. I'm sure there's going to be some alligators. We have some wildlife popping up in the area. Obviously, like, this looks really good. Like, this almost looks like a cinematic trailer, you know, more so than I think what the actual game might be representative of. I mean, you can see like individual blades of grass, all of these different flamingos and stuff. They all look a little bit different than one another. Here are some people. You know, we have a large, diverse cast of people on the beach. That's kind of what happens with people on the beach. I think the character models look pretty darn good, though, all things considered. Like, this is obviously going to be a massive, massive game. How much of this will be representative of the gameplay? You know, it's kind of going out on a limb when you're trying to figure that out. I think that's a pretty accurate representation, though, of the character models when you kind of compare to what we saw with Grand Theft Auto 5. Of course, have some boating. You got to hit the sloppy seas out there with your friends. All right, now let's be safe here, ma'am. You could fly off the top of this carbon fiber hood here, and I do like that I can tell that it's carbon fiber, like, right off the jump. I don't know how well that will show up in the video I'm showing you here, but there's clearly carbon fiber here. We have some supercars going through here. We, of course, have our car customization stuff going on. Got the big donk on those look to be about 32s. Oh, they're 27s actually. It's on the window there. We got a nice bike. I'm gonna buy a donk one day. I think I will buy a donk one day. I want to already done donk though, because it feels like it'd be a lot of work to mess around with stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a hood rat, whatever. We got fake Kodak Black here, Lil Wayne combination. We have a strip club here. You got to have a strip club. Make it rain Mondays. You got to get those people out on a Monday. You know, it can't just be the weekend crowd. We got a nice viewpoint here. Definitely Vice City sort of vibes once again, which is what we heard from this. A modern era Vice City, of course, judging by the cars, though. This looks to be a Porsche 911 Boxster Type S. This looks to be, of course, an old school Testarossa here. So good stuff. Got a homeless guy out here trying to pick up the ladies. Got the girl DJing and stuff. Nice flyby shot of some of the surrounding islands that we'll be visiting within the game. What's up, girl? Looking good. You know, the baby hair stuff, like, that's become a real big thing. I don't know how I feel about it, but I mean, I could look past it because, you know, hey, mamacita. Of course, there's the Vice to confirm the Vice City. Here's some interesting stuff, though, in the trailer. It kind of goes to, like, this footage that's like shown kind of like how footage would be online. Like this is obviously some sort of Instagram sort of stuff, dad bod squad. You know, we have a another video here of someone wrangling an alligator out of a pool. We have this chick who's probably about to fly off the car. We of course have some street takeover stuff. Not a big fan of that. What's up, girl? Got the alligator coming into the store on the closed circuit television. That's pretty dope. We got looks like a raid here. You know, like what's up with that? Like, is that going to be something that's in the game? We have a large woman being accosted by a policeman outside of a gas station on a rainy, cloudy day. We got that dude. That was Florida Man right there. That's Florida Man through and through. He's got the American hat on, the sunglasses, the chest hair. I like him. He's a cool guy. This dude ghost riding the whip. R.I.P. Rudy. See you in heaven, cuz. I wonder why he died. Guy in a bikini. We got some weird mud thing here. Some obvious redneck scene going on here. We have, wow, there's the Karen. Like, I wonder how much of this stuff is actually going to be in the game from like a gameplay perspective, because if that's the case, this is going to be like one of the most feature rich games like I've ever seen. There's obviously, that was our first look at real sort of in-game stuff here. Here's our dude character with our Bonnie and our Clyde character here. She got a stack of money. That's probably pretty indicative of what we'll see. There's the Joker. All right, I guess the Joker is in there. We got a street crew sticking together, family stuff. Is obviously High Rollers lifestyle, a takeover style event. You know, kind of indicative of what you see in Major City nowadays. You know, there's a large dichotomy of people that all have different hobbies, and we've seen a lot of different hobbies throughout this. And I'm sure stuff like racing, of course, is going to be in the game. Like, come on, this is clearly some sort of CG, so it's kind of hard to say, oh yeah, this is exactly how the game is going to look. But I felt there was a good sort of transition between the cutscenes and the in-game stuff in Grand Theft Auto 5 as far as bringing that into the limelight here. And we got taking a hard corner there, a nice little drift. Of course, we have to have a love scene. Hopefully there's a hot coffee mod for this game. I'm just kidding. I'm not that big of a pervert. But, you know, that would be cool. Trust, it's easy. Busting in the gas station door. You know, we're keeping the petty crime alive here. Got the socks. I'm the kind of guy where I wear low-cut socks with shoes. I don't even wear socks most of the time. I'm just capping. I don't like wearing socks, even in the winter. We're taking over here. Grand Theft Auto 6. We got our nice 6 logo here, not to be confused, of course, with X-Pac. Grand Theft Auto, the classic text, coming 2025, and that's kind of the big bombshell reveal with this. The game is indeed coming in 2025. When in 2025, that kind of remains to be seen. I would anticipate, you know, probably earlier in the year, or I mean later in the year than earlier in the year, and then that wraps up our trailer. So I feel like we learned a lot from this, kind of, in some sort of way. Obviously, we don't know, you know, hardcore stuff, but we do know that the Bonnie and Clyde characters are indeed going to be the focal point of this. Will there be other characters that you end up playing as? I'm sure there will be, at least to some degree. I do like the different environments that they showcase. Vice City definitely looks a lot bigger and a lot more alive than it did in the original Vice City game. So I think there's a lot that they can explore with that. But just like overall in general, like I'm excited for it, but I'm keeping my expectations in line because this still is a 2025 game. Who knows what could happen between now and then as far as, you know, if this game does release in 2025, you know, when in 2025, what are the platforms? I'm going to assume it's next generation only, but, you know, who knows? Maybe Rockstar wants that big money with the old consoles too. But there you go. Grand Theft Auto 6, the trailer's finally here. Let me know what you think of this in the comments section down below. You can, of course, watch the trailer over on Rockstar's official channel without my commentary, but you've already made it to the end of the video with my commentary, so for that, I thank you. And as always, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share, hit the bell as well, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.